I'm Mark Harmon. This is That Ain't Right. Tiger Woods was the unofficial host of the Genesis Open, but he won't be playing, as you know, because of continued back problems. The back so wonky, Tiger had to bail on a press conference to announce he wouldn't play because his back couldn't handle sitting. Now, it's worth noting, by the way, proceeds from that tournament, they were going to the Tiger Woods Foundation, so he had incentive to show up, and he couldn't make it. Not a good sign for the now 41-year-old. The last 15 months, Tiger's had 3 back surgeries. He tried to come back at Torrey Pines, missed the cut, shot an opening round 77 at Dubai, pulled out, saying it wasn't his back, but then, of course, it really was, and now back on the shelf. Let's go back in time to the last time Tiger won a major, 2008, the U.S. Open at Torrey Pines. That was 9 years ago. George Bush was the president. The iPhone was in its first generation. OJ was finally going to jail. And Tiger is still holding out hope that he can get back, that he can win one more major, that he can still chase Jack. But let's face reality, and the reality is that athletes rarely go out on top. Willie Mays hit .211 with the Mets at 42 years old. Michael Jordan ended with the Wizards, missing the playoffs on one knee. Muhammad Ali lost to Trevor Burbeck, and Tiger is doing the same thing. He doesn't have an opponent. He's got a body that's breaking down, and it's just not going to come back. It is time to call the press conference and celebrate the 14 majors, the 6 amateur titles, where he let everyone know he was going to dominate the sport, and he did. 79 tour wins, second to Sam Snead. He won 25% of the tournaments that he entered. That's by far the best all-time. In his prime, Tiger, 30% of the tournaments he entered, he won them. 20%, that was the number for Jack. An absolutely huge difference. Let's go 2000. Tiger's average score, 67.9. That's the lowest ever for a season, and he owns the lowest for a career. Nicklaus, he never won the Vardon Trophy. That's awarded to the lowest score on the tour for a season. Woods, Tiger, he won it 8 times. That's 4 more than any other player in the history of the game. Tiger doesn't need to express any remorse for not catching Jack at 18. He's got a ton of statistics that Jack doesn't have. He made the cut, a tour record, 142 times. He won the Masters by a record 12 strokes. By the way, the first time that he ever played the event. And Tiger holds or shares the record for the largest margin of victory at every major championship, with the exception of the PGA, and he's the only golfer to have ever won all 4 majors by at least 5 strokes. You remember 2000, right? 15-stroke victory at the U.S. Open, the greatest performance in the history of golf. And you know what Tiger did that no one else has done? He put the game of golf solely on his broad shoulders, and he carried it to heights that we have never seen before. Golf courses popping up everywhere when Tiger was king, right? Golf was cool, and now it's back to that old man, lily white country club sport that it originally was. Boo, boring. And Tiger's biggest disappointment, it should be not getting to 18, but maybe because only 2 African Americans have joined the tour since 1996. That's kind of shocking, right? But that's the game of golf. Tiger, just the lone wolf, doing it as an African American, as a person of color. Tiger should feel great about his career. He's got a very strong argument for the best of all time, but he also should know that his time has come and gone, and that it's over. No more hanging around, no more searching for that one more. If he does and continues to fight his body, that ain't right.